Hey there, Adam Littleton from SexyConfidence.com, where I help the 21st century woman create a love life that she absolutely freaking loves. And in this video right now, I'm going to be talking about 5 habits that if you see these habits, you want to make sure you never marry that guy. Trust me. Keep watching. Marriage, a beautiful ceremony where two people declare to love and cherish one another, to spend the rest of their life dedicated to one another until they die peacefully in one another's arms. Adam, are you serious? What's going on here? Did you know that 50% of marriages end up in divorce, and of the 50% that stay married, 40% of them classify themselves as unhappy? I hate to admit it, but Bizarro Adam is right. Marriage is a risky proposition. So you want to be very, very smart about who you decide, and note that word decide, to spend your life with. Remember, the person you end up with is always a choice, and you have power over that decision. So whatever you do, don't marry a guy who has any of these 5 habits. Number 1, pathological lying. In my experience, people lie for one of 3 reasons: ego, manipulation, or fear. He lies for his ego because he wants people to think that he's a bigger deal than he really is. Or he lies to manipulate you to do something that's really in his own favor. And the last one, which is less maniacal but just as bad, is he lies out of fear because he's afraid of what other people will think of him if he's found out. All of these are deal breakers. Number 2, gratuitous financial spending. Now you might like those lavish $400 dinners and that $1,000 necklace that he bought you, but you know what you won't like when you marry him? Mounting debt. Creditors calling you at 2 a.m. looking for their money. Foreclosures on your home when you have 2 kids. Now let me be clear here. I'm not telling you that you want to be a gold digger. I just want you to be more like a 401k minor. Oh, and same goes for you, by the way. If you have a spending problem yourself, you're also going to want to get that in check. Number 3, defensiveness with any type of feedback you ever give him. Now, when you're in a relationship, you're going to give and receive feedback from your partner. Some of it might be tolerable, some of it might seriously bother you, but assuming that it's respectful, it's always important to listen. And if you're with a guy who is unable completely to receive any type of suggestions for improvement, then there's likely to be some self-esteem issues going on there. Communication will be absolutely impossible if you can't receive any type of feedback. And as you approach the more difficult decisions in life, you're gonna see the relationship just fall to pieces. Number 4, emotional or even physical abuse. If the mother ever touches you, don't even think about marrying him. And if the asshole gets off on putting you down, don't even think about marrying him. Relationships in America surveyed over 4,000 divorced adults ages 18 to 60, and they found that the number 1 reason for women to want a divorce is due to emotional abuse from their husband. So take it very seriously if you see it early on. And finally, number 5 is heavy drug or alcohol abuse. Now, for those of you who don't know, my mother, Ann LaDolce, is ironically a divorce lawyer. She's handled over 1,000 broken marriages over the years, so she kind of knows what she's talking about. And one time I sat her down and I said, "Mom, what is the number 1 reason for failures in a marriage? Why do they end?" And she said that the underlying reason is almost always related to alcohol or drugs. So there you have it. Those are the 5 habits that if a guy has it, really don't want to marry him. But now that you're sufficiently terrified of getting married, I should say this. So long as you avoid men with these 5 habits and you're a reasonably well-educated person with a decent income and come from, a good family and marry after the age of 25 without having a baby first, your chances of divorce are very, very low, way lower than 50%. Be smart about who you marry, don't wing it. It's the most important decision you'll ever make. So let me ask you, have you ever dated a guy with any of these 5 habits? Let me know in the comments right there below. And also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to head on over to SexyConfidence.com. We'll put a link right there where you can get a ton of amazing training. It's gonna help you through every single stage of dating and relationships. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you, sexy lady, next week. Bye-bye.